talk now. This MMA, what we talking about? Yeah, you tuned into the pod now. Gonna be hard for you to stop now. Yeah, we caged in. Yeah, we caged in. Yeah, we caged in.
Welcome back to another episode of Caged In. I'm your host, Chris DiCarlo. Today we got a very special guest making his debut on the show. It is Ian Barrett. How are we doing today, my man?
I'm good, man. I'm happy to be here. Excited to make my debut.
Hell yeah, man. Very excited to see you perform at Cage Titan Fight Fest, man. I know you're going in there for Ring Titans Friday, September 12th, where you'll be making your Muay Thai debut versus Brendan Martin. You know, of course we're here to talk about that one, man. But before we get started, I do want to go into your background a little bit, let the people get to know you a little bit better as a person. So, you know, just off the rip, where were you born and raised, and what was growing up like for you?
So I come from a big family. I'm one of 11. I was grew up Abington, Massachusetts, moved to East Bridgewater about 5th grade. I finished high school there, got into training when I was about 11 years old with my brother, Peter. And since then, it's kind of just been on and off until these past couple of years. I got consistent, and here we are. We're ready to roll.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
Yes,
growing up through school and whatnot, were you playing sports? What kind of sports were you playing? Give me like your athletic background a little bit.
So all growing up, I played football. I played lacrosse. Lacrosse was my main sport. Played all throughout high school. Football, I dropped in about 7th or 8th grade. Besides for lacrosse, though, that was really it. I played basketball one year because why not? Got to get it in there. But besides for that, it was just lacrosse and football growing up.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. What was like your introduction to combat sports? Like I know you said, you know, your brother Peter, obviously he's a well-known name around the region. Was he how you got introduced to MMA, or what was the story there about how you got introduced to the sport and then why you started training?
So essentially, like you said, my brother Peter, he's been around forever. He's a known name in the region. I grew up watching him fight. Then eventually got to the point where the UFC started being super mainstream. Got into it that way, and ever since then, it's just been a passion of mine. Started training when I was about 11 or 12 years old. Was never really consistent until about 17. And then these past 2 years, man, just been grinding, just been getting ready to go. Here we are. Finally get to make the walk September 12th.
Hell yeah, man. Very excited for that as well. You mentioned the UFC. Do you have any like favorite fighters that you like to watch, or any specific fighters that you look up to?
I'm a big fan of Darren Till. Honest to God, I know that people love him, people hate him, but his style, I really think that me and him have that same lead hand heavy, rear kick oriented style. I think once I get in that ring, I think that we'll see some similarities. I think you'll see that, like I said, me and him use that lead hand a lot. We like to set up our rear kicks and like to take some souls that way.
Hell yeah, man. I know you're still developing your own fight style in the gym, you know, every day. But right now, currently, how would you describe your fight style?
You guys are going to see me on my front foot the whole 9 minutes. I'll be on my front foot. If it lasts that long, I'll be ready to go. I'm going to be pacing this guy start to finish. I'm going to be going forward. Hands are going to be high. Hopefully get hit a little less than Peter does. Hit him a couple less times. Hope he falls a little earlier. But, yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm going to be on my front foot. I'm going to put a pace on this guy like he hasn't seen before. He doesn't like going backwards very much. So I'm going to capitalize once he's on that back foot.
Awesome, man. And I know your nickname, you go by War Elephant, man. What's the story? What's the story behind that one?
So my first ever Muay Thai shorts that I was given, it was a pair, and there was just war elephants all over it. The elephants with the husks. I went down to City Odd Tong. Andy Coate, another guy very familiar in the region, called me the War Elephant. It never really was like anything too crazy, never really stuck that much. But when I went down there the first time this camp, it was my first time seeing Andy Coate in a couple years, and he was like, holy shit, that's the War Elephant. I was like, he's giving it to me. He's giving me a lot. So I'm taking it. I'm rolling with it. I'm going to make the walk. I'm going to wear it on my chest. We're going to take this motherfucker out.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. It's a great story too, man. It's a unique nickname as well, which is nice because everybody, you see a lot of the same nicknames. So it's nice to see one that I haven't personally seen before, which is sick.
Hell yeah. Some sick shirts too.
Oh, of course. I saw the design, man. Those things are pretty fire.
I'm ready to fucking go, dude. I sold 150 shirts. The hall is going to be fucking packed with war elephants. It's going to be a good
Hell
night.
yeah. That's so sick, bro. I can't wait to see it. Let's talk about your training camp a little bit, man. I do know you're over at Lauzon MMA. I know you do some training over at Hook and Roll with Pete Luciani. Just how has camp been for you, and what have you learned most from those two spots and any other gyms that you train at as well?
Camp's been great, man. I'm healthy. The weight's good. I'm fighting at 155. I'm walking around about 164, 165 right now. So the cut's going to be light. My main spot, my head coach is Perrin. He's a fucking killer. Everyone knows it. Jay's a dog. He teaches you how to be on that front foot, same style he's at. He likes to go forward. He hits people hard, makes them crumble. I think that my style and Jay's style just clash very well. And I'm excited for everyone to see how that meshes. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like you said, I'm over at Hook and Roll a couple nights a week right now. Pete Luciani holds pads for me Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I've just been getting sharp, tightening everything up, fixing a couple mistakes. I went over there with a good base. We're just tightening a couple screws, and we're really firing everything up. It's going to be a great fucking night. I'm going to take this dude's head off.
Awesome, man. Who are we going to see in your corner on September 12th? Who are you going to bring in the corner with you?
So September 12th, I'll be making the walk with Jay Perrin as my head coach. Like I said, Peter, my brother, will be there, and then Pete Luciani.
Awesome, man. It's a great corner to have. That's for sure.
Yes, sir.
You are surrounded with like some veterans in the sport, like Jay Perrin, your brother Peter. Have they given you any specific advice on like the start of like your combat sports journey?
They tell me to embrace it. It's a big step, but everyone's made the walk for the first time. They get through it regardless. They're telling me just to take it slow, enjoy the process, and really feel it for everything what it is, and take it slow. Understand that an adrenaline dump is a real thing. So I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna be patient, but I'm gonna be calculated. It's gonna be a good night. You guys are gonna see it. Should be some fun.
Hell yeah, man. Let's get into the fight itself, man. You are fighting over at Ring Titans on Friday night, part of the Cage Titans Fight Fest weekend. You will be taking on Brendan Martin. What do you know about Martin, and then how do you feel about him as an opponent?
So Brendan Martin, he's got 4 fights experience. He's been in there a couple times. He's gone to decision every time. So right away, that's 36 minutes of ring time. So like I said, I got to be patient. I got to understand that he's been there numerous times. He knows what he's doing. He's very calculated. He's technical. Everything he does he's solid. Definitely a good opponent. But like I said, he doesn't look very comfortable on his back foot. And me and him have a similar range. I think as soon as I get inside, he's going to have to go backwards. And it's going to be a good night. I'm pumped.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. And then I know, like you mentioned, man, Martin does have, those 4 fights under his belt. You are going in there making your debut. Do you feel like that experience is going to play a factor here in this matchup?
I mean, absolutely. Like I said, he's been in there for 36 minutes. I've never actually made that walk to the ring, but there's only so much experience can do for you once you're getting hit. I'm gonna hit him early. I'm gonna hit him often, and I think that eventually you guys are gonna see him fall come out September 12th.
Yeah, man. And like you mentioned, Martin hasn't been finished in any of those 4 fights.
Right.
What do you have to do to be that first guy to put him away?
I'm gonna be on the front foot the whole time. He does really well when he's the one going forward. He's fighting at his range. He likes to set up with his 1, 2, 3, followed by some rear kicks to the body. But if I can find a way to limit those weapons, like I said, once he gets going on that back foot, he looks uncomfortable. And there's only so much, like I said, that experience can do. If you're uncomfortable, you're uncomfortable. I'm comfortable on my front foot. I'm going to find my range, back him up, put him in the spots he doesn't want to be in, and I'm going to hit him. I'm going to hit him hard, and he's going to fall.
Hell yeah, man. And this is your Muay Thai debut, like we had mentioned. How excited are you to make the walk in Plymouth Memorial Hall? I know you've been there a ton of times, probably to watch your brother Peter fight. How exciting is it for you to now make that walk yourself?
I couldn't be more excited to do it. I mean, you can probably hear it in my voice. I am riled the fuck up, dude. I have never been so excited to do something in my life. I'm surrounded by killers. I'm in the rooms with the best people in New England. I'm competing with the best in the room. Once I get in the ring, it's going to be no different. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to step forward. The hall is going to be packed with War Elephant shirts. It's going to be a fucking night. I'm going to hit this dude. He's going to fall. The hall is going to fucking erupt. It's going to be a fucking great night.
Hell yeah, man. I can hear it in your voice. Like you said, you do sound jacked up, ready to go. And we're still,
I'm getting riled up. We're fucking
just
4
talking
weeks
about it.
out, but dude, I'm pumped. I'm going to go forward the whole fight. You guys will not see me go backwards. My hands are going to be high. I'm going to be throwing a lot. I'm going to put the pressure on him. I'm going to put a pace on him like none of these other guys have done to him, and he's going to crumble.
Hell yeah, man. I know this is your Muay Thai debut, your introduction into the combat sports world, but is this just an eventual step to, leading to, a transition into MMA and you fighting MMA as well? And when do you think that transition might come to fruition if you have a timetable on it?
So I want to take a couple Muay Thai fights. I want to get my base set. I'm a striker first. Everyone knows that the Barretts are strikers first. We don't like to grapple all that much, but I'm going to get in there a couple times. I'm going to do my thing in Muay Thai. I'm going to make people respect my hands. I'm going to make them respect the fact that I can kick. And then hopefully by either this time next year or a little later, I'll be ready to take my first MMA fight. And when the time comes, I think you guys will see that my striking style is meant for MMA. I'm going to make dudes crumble in Muay Thai, but you guys will see me when I get to MMA. These dudes are going to fall even quicker. The pressure is going to be too much for them. My knees are going to be too much for them. It's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully, like I said, this time next year, a little later, I'll be ready to make that walk for MMA. And when it happens, it's going to be fucking awesome.
How has been like training as far as like mixing in the, the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling and all the elements of MMA to like the Muay Thai stuff that you're training for to get ready for this fight in September? Like how is blending all that together in training camp been?
So especially this past couple months. So originally I was getting ready to fight August 9th because that's when the original Ring Titans was slated for. Mm-hmm. So before that camp, I was doing jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai pretty consistently. Once I got pretty much confirmed that I was going to be fighting Muay Thai, slowed down on jiu-jitsu because I just want to really fine-tune all the things. Mm-hmm. But like I said, once I get through camp, once I'm done with September 12th, once I make that dude fall, I'll get right back into grappling, and it's just gonna be up from there. The ball's gonna be rolling. I'm gonna be comfortable. I'll get the first nerves out of the way. It's gonna be a good time. It should be some fun.
Man. And then before I get you out of here, man, what can the fans inside Plymouth Memorial Hall expect from the Muay Thai debut of Ian Barrett on September 12th?
I think that everyone who knows me knows what to expect. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna have a chip on my shoulder. I'm going to make the fucking hall loud. I'm going to pack that place. I'm going to use the energy from everyone who's there for me. I'm going to use the energy of my family behind me. I'm going to put everything I have into this camp, and it's going to translate September 12th. I'm going to be on my front foot. I'm going to hit this dude hard. I'm going to hit him often. He's going to fall, and once it lands, you guys will know. It's only up from here.
Hell yeah, man. Ian, I appreciate you coming on and taking a few minutes to come chat with me, brother. Best of luck in your debut. Before I let you go, anybody you want to shout out, anybody you want to thank, where can the people come find you on social media? Just give me the full rundown real quick.
So everyone can find me on social media. My Instagram is Ian_Barrett3. I'll be posting about all my sponsors on there. Huge thank you to all my sponsors. They are the sole reason that I'm able to get through this camp and get to September 12th comfortably. So you guys go to my Instagram. My link tree has all my sponsors linked. And they, like I said, they're the only reason that I can get through this camp. So go show them some love. Ian_Barrett3 on Instagram. It's about all I got for social media. We're just going to dial it in and get to September 12th, take some heads, go up from there.
Awesome, man. Ian, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for coming on and talk to me once again. I'll see you inside the hall on Friday, brother. I'm looking forward to meeting you finally. Yeah, man, and I'll see you in there. Best of luck.
Appreciate it.
Down for the count and he can't even talk now. This MMA, what we talking about? Yeah, you tuned into the pod now. Gonna be hard for you to stop now. Yeah, we caged in. Yeah, we caged in. Yeah, we caged in.